back, Witches, Wizards, and Muggles, to a place where we unbox, review, and explore. And today, I actually have a question for you. I'd like to know in the comments right now. Which Hogwarts house are you in? Are you in Gryffindor? Are you in Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin? I promise, there's a whole point to this, which we're going to find out right now. Yes! I didn't fall down this time. Yeah! Okay, so I asked all of you, which Hogwarts house do you belong in? And I told you to stick with me because there is a reason, and here is the reason. We are going to open the Hogwarts house crest today. Drop a comment down below. Let me know which house you belong in, and we're going to get right to it. So real quick, I don't know if you noticed, but so right off the bat, boom, this one is the authentic Harry Potter Slytherin crest. I can't find these anywhere now. I've had them for years and years, and I decided, hey, it's time to put them up. But the other two I have for Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw are just some that I got offline, like off eBay. I think I got them for my birthday. So there's going to be differences, and this is a perfect time to compare them. So let's just start opening them right now. Let's start off with a knockoff. Let's start with a knockoff. So let's just rip this open somehow. Come on, man. So we're going to start off with Ravenclaw. So here we go. These things are big. I'm going to tell you this right now. So here is the Ravenclaw house banner. So I know it looks like a raven or a crow, but it's actually supposed to be an eagle. The Ravenclaw's mascot. We got the name right down there at the bottom. This thing's actually pretty good. It's kind of see-through. You can't tell, but I could kind of see right through it. But that's good that when I put it up to the camera, you can't see through it. I think it's just because of the lighting. So here we got these eye rings, if you want to, or the rings, if you want to hang them up on the wall, on the roof. Me, I don't have any room. I will be hanging each and every one of these up on the roof, on the ceiling. Okay, so let's go with Hufflepuff. If you don't know, I am a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff pride. Any other Hufflepuffs watching this? Come on, come on. We can't all be Gryffindors or Slytherins. Well, that opened a lot easier. Here we go with this one. You know what? Yellow is actually growing on me. Let's see if we get a little bit closer. And there we go. And we have the badger right there. These things are massive. I gotta tell you this. And if you can see the bottom of these, kind of goes out to a point. These things are 30 by 50. They're in no way, shape, or form small. Never gonna go with Slytherin. Any Slytherins out there? Any Slytherins watching this? How could you live with yourself? So this packaging is altogether different. The other one was just kind of held together with a little bit of adhesive. And it's just a flimsy bag with no description, no nothing on it. So this one is actual Harry Potter. You see right there, 30 by 50 indoor banner. And on the back, we have the trademark. So you guys know I'm a sucker for authenticity. I only like collecting authentic Harry Potter stuff. So I'm a little disappointed in these other two. But I don't know what the difference is going to be, in looks at least, between those knockoffs and between these. So let's take a look. So right out the bat, the front and back has cardboard. So the packaging on this is good. It's going to kind of help protect the banner. It feels pretty similar, actually. Let's open it up. First thing I noticed right there, we got the Harry Potter right there. So this is going to be authentic. See, the thing with the authentic Harry Potter merchandise is it's got the tags on it. Like, if you lose the bags or whatever, you've still got the tags. You still got the markings like the wands. They got the markings on the wands. So it's really nice to have. Versus these right here. There's absolutely nothing to them. Nothing. There's no tag, no numbers, no markings. It's just the banner itself. What you see is what you get. Nothing more, nothing less. If you were to try to sell them, there's no way that you could prove that they're authentic. I mean, you like I say, you're not going to sell this stuff, but, you know, just a collector to me just keeps saying that. Okay, so this one seems like a little bit better quality to me, although I'm having a hard time telling the difference. So we got the serpent right there, or the snake, the Slytherin right there in the yellow banner, and the bottom is pretty similar. So the differences that I could tell right now between the two, now that I'm looking at them, this kind of has like an edging on it, all the way around, even at the bottom. That's when I noticed it. I looked at the bottom and I was looking at the taper in the V. This one has nothing. You can actually tell that it was cut. It's not completely even, if you could see. That is a little disappointing. But like I say, it will be on the wall or on the ceiling. Nobody's really going to tell if it's crooked or, you know, if it's not cut perfectly straight. So let's move on to the Gryffindor again. Got the Harry Potter, and we got the trademark on there. And you know what? Gryffindor is like the piece de resistance for Harry Potter. Everybody knows Gryffindor. Everybody wants to be a Gryffindor. And I'll tell you a secret. I wanted to be a Gryffindor. When I sorted myself, did the test and everything, I wanted to be a Gryffindor. And I got Hufflepuff. And I started thinking, I was like, you know what? In my head, I kind of think I'm a Slytherin. So I took it again. Hufflepuff. I took a bunch of tests. I'm a Hufflepuff through and through. So I will support my fellow Hufflepuffs. So let's get this Gryffindor banner open. You guys, I've had these things for about 5 years. I can't find a date on them, but I'm hesitant to like open stuff. But then, you know, what am I going to do? Just let it kind of sit there and don't open it? Man, I'd rather just hang these up. Okay, so here we go with the Gryffindor. Gryffindor, let me know where you're at. Let me know who you are. So Gryffindor has that classic red. And I think Gryffindor has more art to their banner. There's just more going on. And of course, right there in the middle, we have the lion. Right there in the middle. Courageous, brave, and the Gryffindor, and the gold banner right there, and then the V taper at the bottom. And again, that Harry Potter tag right there. So I want to show you the V taper. I'll show you one of the knockoffs right here. So we'll show you the Hufflepuff. And there's the V taper. Let's see it. It's just like a V. And I can see right here, it's even more noticeable that it's cut crooked. So we'll take the Slytherin one and I'll show you the V taper at the bottom. I think it's less severe. So this one's more of a U, less of a V. Either way, I think they're both good quality. The knockoffs, the cheap versions, they're not as good up close. But if you're going to be hanging them up, I'm not sure if you could tell the difference, save for, you know, the edging on it. This is a real nice touch that they put on here with these authentics and the tag, and all of them have these rings in here to hang them up. You could put thumbtacks in them, or you could get the little poles and hang them up like that. But I'm going to put them on my ceiling, so they're going to have a lot of thumbtacks in them. So You know what? I really wanted to hang these up. I've been trying to figure out how to hang them up for a while, and I thought, hey, why don't I show everybody exactly what's going on, especially since I have authentic and cheap. Perfect time to compare the two. So, one more thing. These are made out of polyester. I think they're good quality. These are a lot lighter, but still, if you're going to hang them up, I think it's just fine. I would say if you're going to go buy these, if you're really, really pressed on having the authentic ones, go out and get them. But if you kind of just want them just to hang them up and you plan on punching a bunch of thumbtacks through them, just get the cheap ones. Because I think nowadays the cheap ones even come with Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and then the house one, or the Hogwarts one. So that might be a better bang for your buck, but you know, if you're all about having the authentic pieces, if you can find these, I would get these. I know Universal Studios sells these, but they're a little bit different. It seems like every time I go to look for these banners, they're just a little bit different. But real quick before we go, I want to show you just exactly how big these things are. I'm gonna open it up and stand right next to it. Okay, so I had to put the camera all the way in the kitchen. I'm in the dining room. That's how massive these things are. So this is the top of my head. As you can see, it goes past my knee. These things are insanely huge. I could even do that whole trick my dog thing with them. And here's the Hufflepuff, the knockoff version. This one goes past my knee also. It is humongous. These things are huge. And just to do a size comparison, we'll take the authentic Gryffindor and the knockoff Hufflepuff, and we'll put them up right on each other just to see the widths and the lengths. So the authentic one is just a shade wider, just a touch wider, and the length, yeah, the authentic one is just a hair longer. So if you're gonna go with quality, you're gonna get your money's worth. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So there you have it. We have the 4 house crests. We have Ravenclaw, we have Slytherin, Gryffindor, and good old Hufflepuff. Authentic versus knockoff. You know what? Either way, I consider it a win-win situation. You're going to be hanging it up. You're going to show your house pride no matter what. Your Hogwarts pride. So either way, I say pick one. Get one. It doesn't really matter which one because they're both pretty good. So until next time, everybody, show me your house pride down below. Click that subscribe button. Bang on that bell button. Share my videos. Show me some love. Spread the Harry Potter love to any Harry Potter lover that you know. And until next time, I will see you. Knox!